So in training with my master, the focus was going dynasty by dynasty and picking forms that best represented that dynasty and throwing them. And so we would start in the Neolithic times, roughly 8,000 to 2,000 BC. And as you can see, it's a very wide shape. It's very squat. It has a very small foot and a very small neck. And it was used as a storage pot for water and grain. It's very easy to put a stopper in here, cloth on it, wrap it up. And then you also have the ears or the lug so you can hang it up and suspend it so that insects don't get into it. And then you have in the Bronze Age, roughly 2000 to 200 BC, you have a very intricately shaped form. This originally would have been cast in bronze and it would have been used during a religious or spiritual ceremony in a family temple. It probably would have been filled with wine or grain. It would have been used as an offering vessel to the ancestors. It would be considered an auspicious vessel because you have the bat figure, which means fu or is similar to the word for wealth in Chinese. And you also have the dragon tortoise creature, which in theory is where the world originated from, on the back of the tortoise. If we look at this Jin Dynasty form, it's called an auspicious ox vessel. And I did it in honor of the year of the ox. And it would usually have an animal head on front, a handle, and a wide mouth. You would use this vessel for pouring in fresh water into the tea kettle to top it off. You could also use it for serving wine or water or various other liquids. Over here, we have a phoenix head ewer of the Tang Dynasty, 600 to 900 AD. The Tang Dynasty was really known for the beauty of the thrown form, really the beauty and proportions of the egg shape here, and then the phoenix head, and then the dragon handle. Dragon and phoenix symbolizes male and female, yin and yang, taiji, the harmony of all things. So over here is a vase from the Song Dynasty, which was roughly 960 to 1279. This form, the plum blossom vase, really took off in popularity during the Song Dynasty. I made a very conscious attempt to imitate the type of glazing and firing effects that would have been used in the Song Dynasty at a kiln site called Jizhou. And they were very famous for creating this kind of mottled glaze that looks like tortoiseshell or partridge feathers. This Song period really spoke very deeply to me. The shape of the form and the glaze itself is representative of that time period. The other pieces, although their forms are representative of various dynasties, the glazes are more contemporary versions that I've created on my own. Going dynasty by dynasty, you really understand how everything starts from a cylindrical tube. You can really draw on some of the techniques and the aesthetics throughout history. And you really learn the proportions of what works and what shapes and why they don't work, and then you can apply this to work that you make today.